All right, hey y'all, it's Erica, and I wanted to come in today with a video all about the steps I took to start my glow up. I am a mother of 5 children, and I had this epiphany maybe about 2 years ago that I just wanted to be better and I wanted to better myself. And so when I see the glow up thing trending, I'm like, yes, because I can get on board with that because I had to go through a serious glow up postpartum, trying to find myself as a mother, trying to become confident in this new body as this new woman. If you want to know the steps I took to start my glow up journey, then keep on watching. Okay, so as always, I will have the timestamp or where you can get straight to the steps. But I always like to start with a backstory because I feel like a backstory kind of allows you to kind of resonate with the woman that you're listening to. Because one thing that I realize is when I see a lot of glow up things, it's not a lot of mothers. It's usually young girls who probably don't have children, they're single. And so I just want to come in with a different perspective on glowing up, but a backstory on me and how I decided to start my glow up journey. I was pregnant with my last child, and you all, and I might insert pictures, y'all. I might, because usually when I'm pregnant, I look, oh my gosh, it's not even that I look a mess. It's just that I completely change. My skin changes, I get huge, my face changes, all that. And so I was pregnant with my last baby, and I was just like, look, I'm not doing that this time. I am just not letting myself go this time. I am going to go throughout this pregnancy feeling beautiful, feeling confident, and loving myself, loving my body. And I don't know what it was because I wasn't even sure that she was my last baby, but it was just something that clicked that said, we're not doing that this time. We're not going to go through 9 months of low self-esteem, feeling bad. We're not gonna wait till we start postpartum because that's what I usually do, y'all. Wait till I'm postpartum is try to start losing weight. No, and try to get better. No, we're not gonna try to lose weight, but we're going to be cute and we're gonna feel good during this pregnancy. And I feel like that just set the foundation because once I set that foundation, it just took off from there. I have done a complete 180 in my appearance, in my spirit, in my style, the way I dress, the way I carry myself. I just love the woman I'm becoming. And it all started when I decided to make that decision that I was not going to allow the narrative of moms always got to look a hot mess, moms look frumpy while they're pregnant. And I was just playing into these societal standards and kind of letting them say how I'm supposed to be. I don't believe moms have to look like a hot mess, as we would say. I don't believe mothers have to be depressed or anxious or worried. I don't believe that narrative. And by me not believing that narrative, I have to fix it. I have to change it. And so I was just done with accepting what everybody else telling me motherhood should look like and started to define it for myself. And that's what started my glow up journey. So, on to the steps that I took, not in any particular order, but these are the first steps I took to start this journey. All right, so this is actually the first step I took. I remember, and I said, this pregnancy, I'm going to be beautiful. I'm going to dress for my pregnant body. I'm going to find clothing that makes me feel beautiful and that fit my body type. For so long throughout my pregnancies, I was just wearing the maternity clothes and saying, oh, this is how I'm supposed to dress, and seeing the maternity section. I'm like, I don't feel good in those. I feel bigger than I am. I was like, I want to wear these fitted dresses, and they were like ruching in them. And they were kind of maternity style, but they had the ruching, but they were fitted. And I never allowed myself to wear anything fitted during my pregnancies because I was just always feeling so self-conscious and having low self-esteem because I was getting so big. But I was like, no, I love my curves. I need to accentuate whatever curves I got right now. So I would wear these fitted dresses. and I didn't like, I don't like wearing form fitted things like every us all form fitted. So to kind of bring it down for me, I would put a kimono over it. And y'all, when I say that was my style, like that was my thing. I had the same dress in like so many colors, the kimono and my like different kimonos. Another thing I would do is wear like these jumpsuits that like they're like halter jumpsuits. I felt so cute, y'all. And that translated into after I had my baby and to now. I have invested time into finding my personal style. I am not a fashionista, y'all. I love neutral colors, simple things. I love sets, but it was what makes you feel beautiful. Start to research your body type. I am a pear shaped body type. See what styles pear shapes look best on. And you know what I found out? Wide legged pants looked best on pear shaped bodies. And I would have never tried that unless I looked. So I must have put them on. Y'all, I wear wide leg pants like, oh my gosh, like it just puts me together. It makes me look so, oh my gosh. But it's like, where has this been all my life? Why have I never tried wide leg pants? One, because people weren't really wearing the wide leg pants, especially then. Two, I had this narrative and I just wasn't trying to figure out what worked best for me. I was looking at everybody else saying, oh, this is what people are wearing. This is what people are wearing. No, dress for yourself. So another thing I found out, pear shapes do better with fitted at the top, which you can see now, and loose at the bottom. So I kind of came up with that eventually, but when you actually look up your body type and you see what actually looks best on you, changes the game. Another thing that will elevate your style is getting a color analysis. You can go the more bargain option, which is downloading an app and uploading your picture, or you can go to an actual consultant. I found mine through Instagram and I found out what colors look best on my skin. I am a deep winter. If you know about color analysis, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's different seasons based on your skin tone, your undertones, your all type of stuff. But when I looked at that color analysis, I was like, I finally understood why black was my favorite color. Why? Because it was something that complements my skin. And I used to feel so weird about liking black and always wanting to wear black. I was like, that's why, because it contrasts my skin very well. But I have a bunch of other colors. Now I try colors because I look at my color analysis. It's this pink fuchsia color that I finally got to dress that color, and it looks so beautiful on me. I got this green dress because that's usually I don't buy colors, but because I got that color analysis done, I feel like I can kind of explore more and just elevate my style. I am a very simple chic type of girl. I like things to be simple, but I love it to look elevated. Like this shirt, this has a set. Oop, I messed up the mic, y'all. But this set I have on from Shein. But when I'm walking around with this little, I think it was $15 set, I feel luxurious because it's one, neutral, and that is just my aesthetic. But two, it fits my style. It is the fitted at the top, loose at the bottom. I put a little kimono over it or a cardigan, put like something over it, and when it gets hot, I just love it. One more thing I do want to add about finding my personal style is I got out of the mindset that once I get to a certain weight, then I'll care about my style. I scratched that. Like I told y'all, I started my glove journey in pregnancy, so there wasn't no losing weight. I was like, I'm starting now. If I wear a size extra large now, that's just the size I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna be looking in my closet being like, oh, I'm gonna keep these mediums and just wait until I can fit into. No, I just said, look, I don't care. I'm going to buy the clothes that fit. I'm not going to beat myself up about fitting into some old clothes that I used to have. And if I can't fit them or they fitting too tight and they not fitting right, I'm going to feel bad and feel like I got to lose weight. I was like, nah, like I'm going to feel beautiful now. So if that means getting bigger clothes, that's just what it's going to be. If that means I got to kind of change up things of the way I dress, the way I, like before I didn't used to dress this way. I used to, dress because I had a smaller body, but now I have a mom pooch. I got all type of different stuff. I can't dress the same. So I had to get out of the mindset of my body didn't deserve to look good. Because even though I'm a mom, I got stretch marks for days, loose skin for days, belly fat for days, cellulite for days. I'm going to look pretty. And I'm going to make sure I dress for this body, not for the future body, not for the past body. I'm going to dress for this body, and whatever I wear is going to have to look good on this body. Step number 2, I invested in my skincare. I get pregnant, y'all. My skin is a disaster. Like, I get hyperpigmentation from hormonal changes. I get pimples. I get, you guys, my skin is so bad during pregnancy. Right now, it's normal. It's almost like perfect. It doesn't get too oily. Thought I heard my kid. Get too oily. It doesn't get too dry. It's like so easy. But when I'm pregnant, it is just a nightmare. And so the second thing I did, I went into Sephora. And I don't rarely ask associates for help because I'm kind of shy, kind of introverted. But today I was like, look, I'm pregnant because I wanted to be safe. I'm pregnant. Can you guide me on some skincare that is good for pregnancy? And told her my issues. I get very bad hyperpigmentation. I get acne. And so she was like, this line right here. She showed me to a very clean, natural line. Then that's where my skincare journey started. So one thing she did was she gave me vitamin C, which I never tried. She gave sunscreen. I started to wear sunscreen, which definitely helped with the hyperpigmentation. Y'all, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna insert some pictures, y'all. But when I show you my pregnancies before, how my skin used to be, and my pregnancy for my last baby, how that was, complete difference. Now I am a skincare just lover. I love taking care of my skin. My skin is my biggest organ. It's my first defense. I love it. I love skincare. If you ever want a video about my skincare routine or the steps I took to build a skincare routine, let me know down below. I don't want to get too detailed, but one thing that was important to me was looking beautiful without makeup. I do. That was a big part of my glow up journey. Your skin is, I'm probably like the first thing people are gonna see. So I just that was just my next step. So I don't know if if you don't care about skincare, cool. But for me, that was the next step I had to take to start glowing up. Okay, so I wanted to start off kind of light because with glowing up, the physical, that's the easy part. That's the easy part. Now we got to work on our spirit. We got to work on our inner self. We have to work on healing. So, a part of my glow up journey, a thing that made me look at the woman I wanted to become was a woman that was emotionally mature, had emotional control, had a relationship with God, knew how to listen to my intuition, not be triggered, know how to set boundaries, figure out why are things happening in my life that is a cycle and I can't figure it out. So the first thing I did was therapy. I did therapy. I started off like every 2 weeks. And I remember my therapist asking me, how long do you think it's going to take for you to get, because she had me write my goals. And she said, how long do you think it's going to take? And I said, a year. And that was about accurate. I went to my therapist consistently for a year. Now I go when I need to, but when I was on my glow up journey, y'all, I was going every 2 weeks like clockwork. I would be in my car on my little Zoom doing my therapy sessions because I had to heal. I didn't like what I was seeing coming out of me. Depression, laziness, getting triggered by things that I wouldn't say they weren't that deep, but there's deeper reasons. And it was very helpful to unpack that. Unpack these things, allow somebody to look at you with the unbiased professional opinion and tell you what you can do to work on that, to give you techniques and things like that, or give you perspectives that you never would have thought of. Another thing is shadow work. Shadow work was a very big part of my glow up journey, which was a inner healing journey, because shadow work works on working on the parts of yourself and revealing the parts of yourself that are hidden. And if you're ready to really unpack some stuff that's going on within you, you need to probably look into some shadow work. Shadow work is tough. Shadow work is basically your subconscious. It's that stuff that's running your subconscious mind and making you do things you don't really know. So I'll give you an example. I'm a real big self sabotager. Like, I would literally be having good things and I would be like, I feel like something bad gonna happen. And I was like, why do I do that? Like, why can't I just be grateful for what I have, thank God for what I have, and just and receive it with gratitude? Why do I feel like I'm getting something good, but I should expect something bad? Like, it's a shadow, it's a subconscious thought, it's something going on that I have not revealed. And until I revealed that, I'm not going to say all the stuff because I ain't got to be out of my business. But until I revealed that, I didn't know why I did that. But once you reveal and you get to the root of why you're doing what you're doing, you can finally start to heal it, take control of it, and it can finally go away. Now I receive things with gratitude. I still have issues where I'm just like, ooh, I'm kind of scared something bad gonna happen. But I've put the work in to heal that. I had phobias that didn't make sense. And why does this thing make me feel weird? And I had shadow work unpack that for me. It finally unpacked these irrational things I used to do and didn't know why. And so I have so many examples of how great shadow work was for me, how great therapy was for me. But you all, in order for me to glow up, I had to inner heal. I had to become healed inside. Yes, I could look good on the outside. Yes, I can put all the skincare on. But if my spirit is bad, if I'm just a mess inside, don't know myself, don't love myself, there ain't no glow up. I feel like that was the biggest part of my glow up because everything else kind of flowed after that. So that was a big part of my glow up journey. All right, y'all, for my fourth step I took on my glow up journey, it is dun, 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 health and fitness. Y'all already know this gonna be in there. You gotta work on your health and fitness. Like, I feel like taking care of our bodies, making sure they're healthy, making sure that we keep them strong, keep them at a healthy weight. Health and fitness is a part of the glow up. And it took me about a year to really take it seriously after I had my baby. Okay, I remember when the doctor, after I had my last baby, he told me, okay, look, you can't get any bigger. Now, my doctor, he was very like just blunt. And that's kind of why I liked him because, I'm a sweet person. I kind of like people to just be kind of harder with me because that's what wakes me up. That's why it's in my story right now because he woke me up. And he was like, yeah, if you get any bigger, you're going to be in the obesity category. And so I'm like, so he's like, look, when you come back, I need you to not be higher than this weight. That's all he said. He said, look, that's all I need. That's all I'm going to tell you. And then I had a situation with having ovarian cysts. I don't know the link. I'm not saying they're linked, but I'm saying I had to start taking care of myself. I have 5 children. I don't have time. Like when I had the ovarian cysts, I was in the ER. I don't got time for that. I need to be fueling my bodies with foods that heal me. I need to be at a healthy weight so that it's just it's a scientific thing that being overweight comes with health issues. Also, you need to stay active. I don't use fitness to lose weight. I use fitness to keep my body strong, to keep my body moving. I am a very active mother in the sense of I love to take my kids to the park. I love to take my kids to museums. I love to take my kids on nature walks. I love all those types of things. I love even just playing and acting silly. And I feel like not only for me, but for my family. When you're healthy and you're fueling your body with healthy, living, healing foods, you are helping your body fight illnesses, fight diseases. Weight and stuff, yes, I did care about that. But that wasn't the main reason. The main reason was I need to feel good in the body that I'm in, the body that I'm blessed with. I need to take amazing care of it. And yes, things happen where our bodies get put down. But when we're able to have some type of say in the sense of I have a bad knee. I had the choice to say if I wanted to just let that keep being my excuse or look at things to help it. I chose the latter. I'm still technically overweight, but I've lost 20 pounds. I made the choice to say I'm getting this weight off, and it's taken me a long time, but it's coming off, and I'm not going to let up because it's not wise for me. I don't like being overweight. I like to feel good in my clothes. I like to feel good in my just in my body. I love my body to feel alive. Love my body to feel energetic. But also for my husband, I like to look good for my man. Definitely. But also for my children and even my children's children. Health and fitness is a big part of growing up. And I know it's hard, but just start with something. I have been trying and failing so many things, but you know what? I've been failing my way forward because I only lost 20 pounds. But it's taking longer because I want to do it in a healthy way. I want to do it in a way that's sustainable. So, if you ever want a video about health and fitness and what I'm doing, let me know in the comments. But yeah, girl, take care of yourself. It is not about, oh, I'm going to put myself to the side because I'm a mom right now. And I know those babies need your body to be as strong as it can possibly be, as healthy as it can possibly be. So that when anything hits y'all, whether it's illness, anything, your body is able to withstand some things you can't. But I'm just like, look, just we owe it to ourselves and we owe it to our families. We are blessed. If you are blessed to be able to move your body, if you are blessed to be able to buy healthy food, please use health and fitness as a part of your glow up during this glow up season. I'm going, honestly, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've been back and forth 50 million times. Like I said, I am a wife and a mother. I have lots of things to do to try to get this video done. Give me a like, girl. Give me a subscribe. Come on now. Okay, but for my last step, the last step I took, this ain't the last step in forever, but this is the last step in this video, is discipline. Now, you might didn't expect me to say that, but discipline was a big part of my glow up journey. Discipline is self love. I can't remember where I seen that. I don't remember where I seen it, but discipline is an act of self love. Discipline is doing something, even though it's hard, even though you don't want to, because it is for the greater good. That is what you will need on this glow up journey. I had to get disciplined. After having 5 children, breastfeeding, going through postpartums, going through just all the trauma that comes with pregnancy, I had lost all discipline because I was simply surviving, just surviving. And that's one thing I will note. Be cautious of the season you're in. Don't look at me and think you're supposed to do everything I'm doing, because I wasn't even doing everything I'm doing when I was in certain seasons. I just want you to take, if it's even one of the things I talked about today, and say, this applies to me right now where I am. That's what I want you to do. And all the other folk is trash, then that's what it is. That's all I care about. Helping you with my experience and what I've been through, hoping that you don't have to make the same mistakes as me. But back to discipline. I had to show myself that I love myself. Discipline with healthy eating. That is showing yourself, I love you so much that I will feed you healthy foods. When you're exercising, I love you so much. Talk to myself. I love you so much that I'm going to move you, move my body. I'm going to give it movement that will help it to be pain free, to glide through life. I love you so much that I will set boundaries with people. And even though I don't want to, because it feels uncomfortable, I'm going to do it because I'm disciplined enough to do the things that I don't want to do, because I know it'll give me a great reward. Discipline is needed, guys, during this journey. All this stuff, even the skincare, is discipline. Like, even if we want to get simple, we even if we don't want to get deep, you need discipline for all of these things. And if I didn't focus on discipline, I don't think I would have been able to stick with anything. And I still don't sometimes. I still struggle with discipline. But I'm better. And ways that I worked on disciplining myself was fasting. I'm a big faster. I'm a faster for weight loss, health, and spirituality, and talking to God, getting more close with God. But fasting is a discipline. And I continuously do different types of fasts because I believe that we are told to do that by God, because, and it's a spiritual practice, because it does fight your flesh, which is what discipline needs. You need to do what you're supposed to do, even if you don't want to. So fasting is a great way that I practice discipline on a consistent basis. Another one is limiting my social media use. I've done all types of things, all types of challenges to make sure I'm constantly limiting my social media use. I've done all types of apps. The one I'm loving right now is ClearSpace, where you have to take a breath before you open your app, and you also have to read a quote, and so it makes you slow down. There were times where I block everything, times where I delete YouTube and Instagram and for days, because I can tell when I'm overindulging in it. And it's like, you need to get disciplined. This is not helpful right now. Discipline is needed, like I said, and just find ways to practice discipline. You may just say, hey, I want to wake up and journal, or I want to wake up early. I discipline myself by waking up early. I try to make myself do things I don't like doing a lot. And this will help you so much. It will get you to that woman that you are wanting to become, that you are envisioning for yourself. And do not, even though discipline is the last one, and I hope you made it this far. Honestly, I should have put it number one. Dang. All right, you guys, that is my video about how I started my glow up journey and the steps I took. I am still on my glow up journey, girl. I be looking for the next thing I'm gonna do to improve myself, whether that's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. I am always glowing up. Like I said, that's what y'all calling it now, but all I call it is I'm trying to be my best self. I'm trying to be the best version of myself. Because even more so that I'm a mother, even more so that I'm a wife, I have to glow up. It ain't no choice. I have to be the best version. I envision the woman I want to become. I see her. And the woman I am right now, the way I look, the way I am, the way I think, the way I act, is something I literally envisioned. I envisioned going out with my children and looking put together. They look put together because I value looking put together. I envisioned being able to go through life with 5 children, and probably 95% of the time I could stay pretty calm because I worked on my emotional regulation. But there was at a point that I didn't think that that was even possible. You are capable of becoming the person you envision, the mother, the wife, the woman you want to be. And don't let the world tell you who you are and how you should be. Because the world, most times, probably 9 times out of 10, when someone finds out I have 5 children, they're shocked. And it's not because I don't look like it. But what am I supposed to look like? Like, I don't care about myself. I let myself go. What am I supposed to look like? That is where you have to say, I'm not going to allow the world to write the narrative. I'm going to be my best self. And my best self, me personally, Erica, best self doesn't look like the stereotypical woman. I have a lot going on. It's a lot of craziness, but I envisioned it this way. And I envision myself, even in the midst of me having so many things on my plate, handling it with grace, handling it with love and peace. And that is my life most times. I'm at peace. So I'm not saying this stuff to brag. I'm saying this because I want you to start your glow up journey. I want you to write down, even in the comments, write the woman, the mother, the wife that you want to be, and start the journey to get there. I want to hear it in the comments, actually. I really want to hear it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to end this video right here. I've been talking long enough. Please like this video, y'all. I am trying to get my channel back up. I used to have an old channel. Y'all probably know me. And I'm starting over because I wanted a fresh start. But it's hard in these YouTube streets. Right now, when I started YouTube 10 years ago, it was pretty simple. Now it's hard. So I need y'all support. Like this video. Also, please subscribe if you would like to see more of my videos. And also, please leave me some not comment suggestions, y'all, video suggestions, because I am trying to figure out what you all kind of want to hear from me. I'm kind of just going off what I think y'all want to hear, but you let me know what y'all need to hear. Other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.